Daily Horoscope, the 25th of December 2016. Daily Horoscope for Aries. Ruling planets: Mars, Pluto. Merry Christmas, Aries. Exhaustion may be setting in, but you're covering this up, appearing as if you have a stiff upper lip. No one even suspects that you're playing the martyr because they can't see the inner turmoil you may be going through now. Under all the gloss, your inner happiness is being eroded as a result. Rather, try to be honest with yourself and others by simply saying, "I'm tired." You don't have to dance to anyone else's tune right now, only your own. You could be feeling unmotivated and irritated. This cycle makes you somewhat unpredictable in your emotional responses, so be careful of that. Get over this phase and focus on the things that are of importance, not trivia. You may accept some sort of invitation, only to be let down by the outcome. Not every event is going to be stupendous. Daily Horoscope for Taurus. Ruling planets: Venus. Merry Christmas, Taurus. The greater the success, the more you have to sacrifice. This seems to be what most successful people allude to when they talk of their own success. You may, however, now be blocked by someone or some circumstance and feel as if you are treading water and not getting far at all. In this case, today's message is one of patience and the need to perhaps share your resources with others rather than focusing too much on yourself. You have a knack for making money now but could burn yourself out. Finding a balance between your financial responsibilities and creative needs is the key to happiness today. If you are not married or are unattached, you may attract an individual who is quite charming but proves to be flirtatious and undependable, or you may meet people who have views, values and ideas regarding love and marriage that do not match your own. Horoscope for Gemini. Ruling planets: Mercury. Merry Christmas, Gemini. You will definitely feel more today and need to trace the roots of some of your early experiences to understand the current situation you have found yourself in. The moon passing your sector of the family gives you an opportunity to nurture yourself and bring to the fore important foundational relationships such as mother-child. Work on feeling today. You may be shocked to learn of some hidden side of the person's personality at this time, and the way you respond will be a key to whether or not you can maintain any further contact with this individual. Observing how people treat animals, those less fortunate or even inferiors in the workplace, can be very telling about their character. Intervention may not be the appropriate course of action, not just yet anyhow. Keenly observing how things pan out first will lead you to the cues for a decision on this. It's a matter of playing the waiting game. Daily Horoscope for Cancer. Ruling planets: Moon. Merry Christmas, Cancer. Although there have been some constrictions in your social life, you want to resuscitate this part of your experience, but to do so you need to make sure the people you're with are deserving, and that is going to be some sort of reciprocal arrangement. You're a little bit apprehensive about one or more of your friends who may not have been taking more than they give. That's about to change. This transit will stimulate subconscious and unconscious records and desires that can distort your perception considerably. The imagination is energized and should be constructively channeled. Escape is a tempting illusion, don't go there. On the positive side, take care of, or counsel others, but avoid taking on more karma than you can handle. Daily Horoscope for Leo. Ruling planets: Sun. Merry Christmas, Leo. You've probably shut yourself off from your innate sensitivity through fear of being hurt. Someone may give you the opportunity to restore this element of your personality, and that brings a renewed trust in people and life generally. Remember also, the company you keep is important now, and that hanging around a cripple too long may cause you to develop a limp. This day or two is very lucky for you as far as relationships are concerned, and you do have the opportunity to smooth over any disagreements you had and to further enhance your love life. Communication is at the heart of this, and it could be you and the significant other decide to step outside the normal routine of discussion to try something different. Cutting back on your social agenda creates more time and space, further improving your personal affairs now. Daily horoscope for Virgo. Ruling planets, Mercury. Merry Christmas, Virgo. If you're in a bit of a low today, go steady and easy. It doesn't matter how many times you run into a wall. It's how many times you figure out a way around a wall that counts. Self-esteem can change for the better. Friends could be more of a worry than a support just now, as their problems are brought to your door. What do you do under these circumstances? Do you sit a grin and bear it and waste hours listening to someone's problems knowing it's not going to change anything anyhow? Or do you play the callous human and cut them off? It's quite likely somewhere between the two is an appropriate approach today. Daily horoscope for Libra. Ruling planets, Venus. Merry Christmas, Libra. You may have a philosophical understanding of love right now. This can help you talk about relationships with greater wisdom and clarity. You may also find this a positive time to connect with pleasant and intelligent people who enhance your own sense of self-worth. Something new will set your imagination on fire, yet, on the other hand, your comprehension may be challenged due to being with people who are a little different and whose interests may be more diverse than you expected. Fear, as always, is the biggest obstacle to overcome in your search for understanding and friendship. But don't pretend to be what you're not. Does no harm in being humble and admitting that you don't understand as much as the next guy. But this gives you the opportunity for intellectual growth, and that may happen now. You must trust in yourself, otherwise, you may never trust in others. This is the basis of a good relationship. Daily horoscope for Scorpio. Ruling planets, Pluto, Mars. Merry Christmas, Scorpio. Being blinded passion, you may overlook some of the mundane but necessary requirements of your day at the moment now. This is not simply the passion of lust and sex, but relates to the passion and excitement of life in general. Make sure that the combined Mars and Neptune conjunction doesn't derail you from more important but essential things today. Luck should also start to stream in now, but the secret of that continuing is to share at least some of the benefits that come your way. This is no doubt a period of expansion, joy, and of reaping your past karmic rewards. Part of the practical aspect of this increasing fortune is pandemonium in some areas of your life. Now, if only you could sort that out, life would be perfect, or at least almost. Daily horoscope for Sagittarius. Ruling planets, Jupiter, Neptune. Merry Christmas, Sagittarius. Today it is easy for you to concentrate on your work, to eliminate what is superfluous or distracting you from what you really need to do. You have the self-control and discipline to apply yourself to tasks that you may have been avoiding. You want to put your affairs in order and have a greater tolerance for tedium than usual. Physical stamina, vitality, and your general state of health may not be up to par, and this is probably from accommodating too many people. During the next few days, all relationships are best kept at arm's length to avoid possible disputes or confrontations. You need to draw a line in the sand. It comes to the demands people are making on you. This is not the time to push ahead in business or personal endeavors. Obstacles and drawbacks are likely to hinder or impair potential opportunities. Daily horoscope for Capricorn. Ruling planets, Saturn, Uranus. Merry Christmas, Capricorn. Be careful who you tell your story today. Stories can and often do get twisted, and then the gossips will start. Don't trust everyone. There is no race to get back to work, so you will need to direct yourself into some fun activities and enjoy this festive season while it lasts. You've been placed in a position where you simply have to cope with the people around you. You have to muster inner strength to deal with this. This is a period in which you should consciously ignore things which worry or anger you. If you do this, you'll have greater energy which you can start to use constructively. You may want to prove yourself to others at the moment, and focusing your energy is a good start. Daily horoscope for Aquarius. Ruling planets: Uranus, Saturn. Merry Christmas, Aquarius. Your work responsibilities may have you doubting yourself and, for that matter, the job or task you have been doing for some time. Perhaps now is the moment to reconsider this and to see whether or not there aren't better alternatives in your life. This sometimes brings up a lot of fear, but if you can conquer this, the future and what you choose to do will be based upon the love you have rather than the fear, and therefore the results will be positive. Whatever your body is feeling, whatever discomfort you experience is mostly related to the food you put into your body. You need to examine this at this time and keep a diary and observe exactly how your body reacts to the food you eat. When you change your food, observe how your body changes for the better. Over a period of time, you will create incredible changes within yourself. Daily horoscope for Pisces. Ruling planets: Neptune, Jupiter. Merry Christmas, Pisces. As the sun moves to your work sector, those in your immediate environment may be changing very rapidly in their ways and forcing you to cope with some surprises or unexpected twists and turns. A general sense of excitement coupled with insecurity and uncertainty colors the entire day, but you should come out on top. You'll have to simply say yes to your partner, even if you're feeling a little stressed and dominated by them now. By disagreeing and trying to have things your way, you'll make a rod for your own back. Being agreeable is the way out of a dilemma today, but it may not necessarily give you the inner satisfaction that you're looking for. At a time to concede, at least for a little while, until you have a better plan to get your partner on the side.